let's look at some recent purchases. And these always put me in a good mood. What we're buying for our clients, just the wins that we're doing at the moment. So this was a first-time investor just dipping their toe in the water with a budget of around $500,000. Our team purchased this beautiful 2-bedroom, 2-bath, single car space unit in a high-quality suburb, only 6.5 k's from the CBD, and a very short walk to the train station. We secured the unit through a sales agent, and that we got the contract pre-market due to an existing relationship. So we already found out about this sale before the property even went to market, when the contract was just written. The property was purchased 5% below market value based on recent sales, and we purchased it for $501,000. So it is a modern, above average sized apartment, and it's in a complex of only 7, and it's providing a 5.2% rental yield, which is being achieved at the moment. So it's just a great return. I mean, look at that huge 50 square meter balcony. It's very rare for an apartment. This was a real diamond. We were very lucky to find it. There is definitely some depreciation available in this building because the complex is less than 10 years old. And we purchased this at a time when supply for apartments is very low and demand is high. This is a huge benefit for us being in the market for over 17 years, because these relationships are what allow us to get these properties when they're so rare. Now, this is a growth strategy. We secured this property under very strong competition. There were a lot of potential buyers here, and the selling agent actually chose to recommend our offer to the seller because we had an existing relationship. And that's not a conflict of interest. The agent wants to make sure they're selling the property to somebody who they know they've done transactions with before, always brings them clients that are qualified and finance ready. That's it. It's in the best interest of the agent to get this property sold for their client. So they're obviously going to come to us first because we are qualified. Now, it's a beautifully renovated home with a popular single level layout. So it's a very nice, just big layout there. Very high land to house ratio of approximately 80% land, 20% house, which is definitely, suited for high growth strategies. It's located within a wide street within a very sought after part of Brisbane. It's in a suburb. It's only 9 k's from CBD, so really close. One of the most elevated parts of the suburb. Now, the reason I say that is because we're buying in Queensland. Flooding can potentially be an issue. We'd never been a flooded area anyway, but even though historically there's no flooding in this suburb, we bought on the highest elevated part of the street, which for us is a smart play. Now, the suburb's significantly more affordable than adjoining suburbs, and we believe that this property has tremendous growth potential. So there's a high ratio of owner-occupiers in the area, which is always a good sign for affluence, and we paid $821,000 for this. We've rented the property for $650,000, which equates to around a 4.1% yield, which isn't amazing, but compared to the averages that we're seeing in Sydney and Melbourne, which is less than 3%, 4.1 is pretty attractive, getting something less than 10 kilometers from the CBD with a land component. I mean, it just makes a lot of sense. Now let's look on the west coast of our sunburnt country. This is a Perth purchase. It's a nice combination of growth and rent. Ironically, we purchased this property actually for an owner-occupier, not as an investor, but still great investment. This particular property is a large 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and can fit 6 cars on it because it's a 708 square meter block. Now, the house was purchased for $590,000. It's giving us a 4.8% rental yield, a very attractive rental yield. Again, the people purchasing this are owner-occupiers, so they don't care, but we think it's pretty cool. It's 12 kilometers east of Perth CBD. It's 4 kilometers from Perth Airport, great in a suburb, close to shops, schools, parks, and public transport. It's a winner. Now, this one, we're doing more and more of these at the moment. This is a really good growth and rental yield strategy as well. So we bought this property for only $529,000. The house is going to rent for $580,000. So we're going to get, a good rental yield over 5% here. It's 26 kilometers south of the CBD. So it's a modern house, less than 10 years old. It's on a small block with low maintenance requirement in a great location. These are a very popular purchase by our clients purchasing in the western state because, they're from the east state, a lot of them, and they're just dipping their toe in. It's not too ridiculously expensive, $529,000. It's a young property. It's built well. It's not on a massive block, but it's not on too small a block. The maintenance is not going to be high. It's just a set and forget property. It's really, really good. We're very happy with this type of purchase. Now, if you like what you're seeing here and you want to be kept in the know with the Australian property market, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button so you can see my face pop up on your phone more often. If you would like to further your education, you can download our ebooks. The link is in the YouTube description below. I want to thank all of you for your time today, and I will see you next month.